Westuhal, min friend, and welcome to another video. Now, here is yet another proof of the fact that Amazon's The Lord of the Rings will be a complete and utter disaster. This is a topic I have covered in many videos already, and you can check them out for yourselves. I will put links to them in the description down below, as well as some of the clickable links somewhere around here. Well, these videos have proved to be one of my more popular videos. And I shall not repeat myself, and I shall not repeat what I have already said in them. As I said, you can check them out for yourselves. Now, once again, we are seeing proofs that not everything is quite alright with the production of Amazon's The Lord of the Rings, because the official website of the, well, more or less official. It's the fan-ish website, but it's very popular and it's involved in the all the social media life of the production of all the films from Tolkien's world, and they were forced to issue an official apology to Ted Naismith, who is one of the most well-known painters, artists, who have brought Tolkien's work into life. And he has been doing that for a long time, because the OneRing.net, they have been providing the fans with false information. More specifically, that Ted Naismith is involved in the production of Amazon's The Lord of the Rings, to which he responded, "I'm deeply touched, but unfortunately this announcement is 100% invented out of thin air. No one from Amazon has approached me, full stop. The OneRing.net needs to issue an apology to you fans and me." To which the OneRing.net said, well, they apologize, but I would apologize a bit more humbly if I were them. But, the lefties don't really like to apologize to anybody. They want everybody to apologize for anything, but they themselves, not really so. So double standards right there. So they wrote, "Correction! Artist Ted Naismith jumped in the comments to advise he is not involved with Amazon. Although his artwork has been seen among the production offices and workshops for Amazon's billion-dollar series, he is not engaged in any capacity. Apologies to Mr. Naismith." Apologies to Mr. Naismith. That's not humble at all, you twats. Well, now there's another thing that struck me and that I have come to realize, and that Ted Naismith isn't involved in the production of Amazon's The Lord of the Rings, nor is John Howe or Alan Lee. And all these three men are painters who have been bringing Tolkien's work to life for decades already. First, they started by illustrating his novels, I think already in the 90s, if I'm not wrong. And then, especially John Howe and Alan Lee, they were involved very much in the production of all the 6 films made by Peter Jackson. First, the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and then the Hobbit trilogy. They were the men, John Howe and Alan Lee, who created all, or designed really, who designed all the sets, all the weaponry, the clothing, the armory, the buildings. They even painted many of the paintings that were hanging in, Rivendell, for example, or in Bilbo's home in Bag End. And none of these men are involved. They were not contacted. They were not approached. Nor was Weta. Weta is a company that, first and foremost, they make movie props to movies, and another branch of Weta, they make computer effects for movies, and they were the company who did the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy and the entire Hobbit trilogy. They are a New Zealand company, right? And Peter Jackson was not only cooperating with them, but, they basically made everything. They made everything that was in those films. Both props and special effects and practical effects. Now, I'm not saying that because these men and the company aren't involved, the show is going to be shite. I'm not saying that one will lead to another, but I only say that this is a bit strange. because all these people that I've mentioned, they have been bringing Tolkien's world into life for, as I said, decades, and they know Tolkien backwards. They know everything about Arda, they know everything about Tolkien's world, and they have proved that they are indeed able to please all the fans, all the people. They are able to make great films, even in the eyes of people who have never read any books written by Tolkien. And they have got proofs, many proofs. The Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King film, it won 11 Oscars in one night. And some of these Oscars were given to Weta for the special effects and so on and so forth. So Amazon's billion-dollar series not even approaching any of the people who had anything, like, not anything, but everything to do with like Tolkien in general. Not only the previous films, but illustrations and concept designs. I don't know, it seems a little bit suspicious to me. So yeah, and do not forget to check out my previous videos so you get to know why I truly and really think this TV show is going to be shite. And that will be all from me, my friends. Do not forget to let me know about your opinions, if you share my opinions or if your opinions differ in any way. Let me know in the comments down below. I will be only glad to engage in an intelligent and educated discussion. And if you feel like it, you might like this video if you liked it, or dislike this video if you didn't like it, or subscribe to this unimportant channel of an unimportant geek talking about unimportant things if you haven't done so already. And that will be really all. Thank you very much for watching. See you soon, and Namarie.